Generic greetings and welcome back to Megaquarium once again. In the previous episode we started on our new map, which was an old theatre, and I think we've come along quite well in a short space of time. We have two tanks as you first come in, with a nice central walking area and seating area. Obviously we've got things like water and chocolate dispenser, or beverage and chocolate dispenser should I say. We have a deep lagoon tank right in the centre, and then we have walkways that will go off to like different areas for like maybe like a freshwater bait, like a cold water bait, or maybe like this side will be corals or something like that. We haven't yet fully decided on that one. But either way, our objective for this episode is to get this tank at a minimum all sorted. So what sort of species can we put in there? Well, there's many types of species, but we need to focus on at the moment. Yes, we do have a power pump. That is good. We just make sure that we actually have a power pump. Otherwise, we won't be able to actually supply the fish with their needs. So in this tank we are going to have, I think, some royal grammars, we're going to have some Arabian butterfly fish, and we'll probably have a coral grouper. So that does not like its own species, so we can't have that in there. It also goes to size 9, so we're just going to class it as size 9. This thing is size 4. It requires some rocks and some plants, and it will eat soft corals, clams, and other things that we don't use. And this grammar is just colourful size 3. So we're going to pause it, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because they're quite a nice looking fish in groups. Actually, do we go to 40? No, I think that's fine. We're going to have one of these coral groupers in there, which doesn't like itself, each size 2 or less, which is fine because we don't have that. So we're going to call that size 9. So we're actually up to, let's just say call it 40. So we can have 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of those have we got now in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what size is that one now actually? Should check. It is size 5, but it goes up to 9. So we've actually got a fairly decent amount of space left. One more of those. So 73, 77. Alright, 6, 7, 8. Damn it, I've overdone it by one fish. That's a shame. Can those be housed anywhere else? That wouldn't mind. And that wouldn't mind, actually. I think we can put it in there. Current size 6 goes up to 11. We might be able to put it in there. One little grammar in there. Actually, what I should probably do is have a holding tank. But I'm going to put it in there. Hopefully it'll be alright. Ooh, no, it doesn't like that. Alright, yeah, it's outside its genus, so we can't have that there. Right, we're just going to have to put it in there. I wonder if you can just delete fish. Yes, you can. You can sell fish. That's fine. That's good. So let's finish off this tank. So we want some probably rocky areas for this thing. Probably a cave that would go in the corner. So I'm going to move that shell. Put the shell in, say, there. Have a rocky overhang there. We also need some more rocks. Got a column we can put in this and make it quite like a rocky area. Oh, we need some more rocks as well. We have some little rocks. Right, there's that done. Very sparse in terms of greenery. So we'll put a couple of bits about if we can. Basically anywhere that's spare. And that should look okay now. Right. It also needs needs a lot more of that as well. Right, we're gonna rip some of the decoration out. perhaps the anchor can go, because I like that other thing in there. So we'll place, what's best for that one? These are good. That's still not going to meet the requirements of it. What we'll have to do then is get rid of some of the sea lettuce. Like delete all the sea lettuce. Sell the sea lettuce. And then we'll put as much of that stuff in as we can. And if we move the barrel, we can get another one in there. Shift the barrel over to, say, this corner. And then we should be alright. I think. Because we need 4 more, and that provides 4. There we go. Okay, what's it look like? Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine. What I'll do is I'll move that. I'll shift that. Actually, I'll shift the shell. Just put it there for now. I'll shift that down a little bit to there, and then put the shell back in, just to break up those lines that we had. So there we are. Okay, so let's get this all rocking and rolling. So we want a... I'm going to go with a power pump, and the reason for that is I can connect that tank up and another tank around here if I need to. So it means that we can actually power more than one thing. That can go there, and then power that. So we require many things, which includes, but it's not limited to, things like a large filter, which we'll place in there. We'll place do I need another one, or do I need a protein? I think I need a plankton skimmer, don't I? Protein skimmer. Right, we'll probably need more. That can go there. We want another large filter. There's all of the filtration done. And we need a large heater. And we haven't got enough money. Darn it. Right. That's a problem. So what I'll do is delete all of these seats, which gives us money. Same as the anchors and stuff. And that'll give us enough money to finish this off. And there we go. And we need a way for this to be heated. I'm just going to delete all of this because I just need the money. There we go. That was a very expensive tank. We knew it was going to be expensive. I just didn't realise just how expensive it was. And yes, I will move this because I know people have mentioned it. There we go. Right, so that's all in. We now need a way to feed these because we don't have access to at least the sponge pellets. So we're going to put that in there. We are obviously going to put in the other stuff as well. So we want basically a pellet for each one. Even though we have them elsewhere in the aquarium, we want them all as close to this as possible. So they're all in. And naturally, we will have a broom stand, a tool station, and a sponge sink, because why not? And there we go. So let's unpause it, and hopefully this should be sorted. We're going to get another person in here. There's feeding 3 on Quinn, so we're going to get Quinn. And as you can see immediately, whoa, speed. Immediately people are coming up and like what they see. And that actually does look like a nice tank. I do like them grammars because they're very, very colourful, and they go well with the, is it the reef squirrelfish? They go very, very nice with them. And then we've got that other weird one in there. Yeah, the colours just go very nice. There's a very... Oh, sorry, the Arabian butterfly fish, not the squirrel fish. Or the rabbit fish or anything. Or the monkey swimmer. Got all weird names, these aquatic things. So yeah, it's interesting that I started off playing it very, very mechanical. So just basically as a puzzle game, playing it so, you know, I need this and this and this, and, you know, trying to maximize all of that. But now I'm trying to do that, but I'm also trying to get it to look all right as well, and have some parity there. That would be nice to put in there as well, that coral beauty. Yeah, that would actually look very nice in here, but I don't think we can. We might sell one of these fish and get a coral beauty in there, but we've already got one. Why are they bored? I really like that fuzzy dwarf lionfish. Alright. Like those Zs there. So, we need a toilet because we currently haven't got one. So, let's solve that problem. So, I'm going to put in a toilet in around here. So, what I'll do is I'll actually pick that up and I'll move it just to there. Obviously, it's still going to have all of the needs getting fulfilled. We will move this to there. And then we'll place some more wall right across, like so. And this will be a toilet. We'll have them at both sides. I just want to make sure that we've got some toilet in for now. So basic toilet. Make sure the entrance is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toilet. And then what I'll do is I'll pick that up. I'll move it to that side. And I'll do that just so we can have this walkway either side. There we go. Right. So at least we now have toilets. We have no benches. I want benches to go around the outside. We also have some other messages here, which we haven't read. So, would you be interested in creating a sponsored exhibit? I'd like to see displays showing herbivores in a natural-looking habitat. Build a tank with different green pellet eaters, different plants, sufficient water quality, and sufficient heating. 2000 now and 2000 after. Lionfish is grown. And hello, I represent Hope Foundation. We are interested in sponsoring an exhibit in your aquarium. Something with the following parameters would be excellent. Different shoalers, sufficient water quality, and sufficient heating. It's a deal, because I'm pretty sure we've got something like that anyway. Well, with 3 shoalers, I'm going to get this all on as well. We're going to accept both because that gives us enough money. So to, well, gives us a nice bit of money to go for our next tank. So let's go for... Well, which one do we want to go for first? It doesn't really matter, but I think what I'll do is I'll expand to the left, and then I'll build a tank in here. So, I want to buy out some land. I'm going to pause it a moment while I do so. So, we'll just say expand that to there. There we go. And I will promptly wall this off because it's important that we do just that. And this here. And I'll probably... Depends how I do this. I could have it so we expand this side and this is like a staff area and then we have it jut out that way. Yes, I think we will. I think I will do that. It's going to cost money. But everything costs money. What I want is... bit more expansion, like so, and the size of the tank that goes in here will be determined by, where is it, a deep corner tank. Alright, so deep corner tank's going to go here. That's a very large tank, that's much bigger than I thought, but we're going to do it. There we go. So a deep corner tank, and we'll probably have to, that is actually much bigger than I expected. Could we reorganize it so it goes like there? No, I think it's just far too big. I think we'll have to buy a bit more. That's not too bad. Just need one more, I think, expansion. I'm purposely trying to make it not symmetrical to whatever the other side is, so I'm not counting all of the tiles. But that's fine, and all we do is we connect up the pump to there. So we now have this doing both. So we're being a bit more efficient. We'll have a bit there, and we'll have a staff door in there. We need access to that platform. Or we need a platform to give it access, rather. So we'll have it there, and then there. So we have access to that tank. And then this side, we will, quite simply for now... 1, 2, 3. Do that and wall it off. And then we'll probably have another corner tank in there. Or something. I don't know. I haven't yet decided. Is that litter? That's annoying, because we have bins right there. Anyway, so those are in. We'll unpause it. We'll crack on. So, which one do you want to go for? Shoalers exhibit, or do we want the herbivore exhibit? So different plants, water quality, and different green pellet eaters. Well, let's go for that one, because we can have... quite a few, we got quite a few green pellet eaters, I think. Let's have a quick look. So, well, bad start. None of these are green pellets. There's a green pellet eater. There's a green pellet eater. There's a green pellet eater. Oh, to be fair, we do have... I mean, these two here. It's actually this side. These... No, it's not. It is this tank. It's green pellet eaters, is it? Not sure. Flame angelfish. That's that one. Anyway, what else have we got as green pellet eaters? That one. Red tail. Butterfly fish. We've got... Oh, that's sand eel. Ah, so we actually haven't got a lot of green pellet eaters. I thought we did. So green, green, and green. So can't be housed with coral beauties. Can't be housed with flame angelfish. It's a bully. But we can actually put one of those, and one of those, or loads of those rather, in this tank. Quite a lot actually. It's a huge tank. It requires more heating, by the way. And what I'll do, I'll just put one next to it. Oh, actually no, I won't, because that's requiring more heating anyway. 188. What? What? Okay. More heating is needed. Large heater. That's a really big heater. There we go. I hope that's fulfilled now. Yeah. That's fine. Right, so size 100. Let's go for this green one then. So it was one of those. And one of those. And then loads of those. Okay, one of those. One of those. A hell of a lot of these. Just check the growth. No growth. No growth. That's fine. So I'm just going to fill it up with... Do I want to fill it up with those? I don't know. Don't think you put an eel with it either. Eels would look nice in there though. That doesn't grow. That doesn't grow. And those don't grow. Eels grow. So, how many of those have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still only size 66 though. If we have an eel in there, that should get on, I think. I don't think there's anything that says it shouldn't. It does require a rocky outcrop though. Fish with size 2 or less. 5, or size 5, size 3 and size 3. So we could actually put one of those in. But the eel would go in as well. I think we'll have some eels. So we're going to class it as size 10. Because it goes to size 9, you see. Will be 75, 84, 93. 93 there. Right. And then one more of those. Now let's just leave it as that for now. We can always add them later on, just in case some calculations have been not, well, miscalculated actually. So let's put a big rocky outcrop in roughly front and centre there. We want a lot of different plants. Yes, we definitely need different plants. I'm going to use the eel grass that goes right round the front here, because it'll look quite nice like that. and different plants. There's that completed. Like that. And then we want a couple of these, because these actually look quite nice. And there we go. That should be all okay. We will put some green pellets and red pellets closer to this. So green and red. I'll just put them on this side for now. As always, everything is subject to change. And there we are. We'll have a zoom in and... No fuss about the orientation of that rock. Rock's getting moved. That's better. That's better. Right. Happy with that. Not a bad tank. Good. Okay. So, we now have an area where we pretty much do... we have nothing in here. We need some more. So, we will do just that. But that'll be next episode. Ooh, that has water quality issues, does it? Yes, it does. That's a problem because I can't do anything about it. Because this is totally maxed out now, this pump. There's nothing else I can connect. I can't connect anything else to it. What I'll do then is I will expand this land. And I'll put another pump in. Another large pump. Another power pump. And we will connect up. I'm guessing another filter. It's going to be another protein skimmer, isn't it? Right. There we are. And actually I can put the toilets in while I'm at it, because it is pretty much identical. There we are. And toilets either side. There we are. So there's all them tanks done. That should be about it. I think we'll hire someone else. There's feeding 2, fixing 3. That's perfect. Right, so we now have a couple of really big tanks with a lot of stuff in it. We have 2 objectives. The first one is the shoulders exhibit, which is build a tank with different shoulders and sufficient water quality and sufficient heating. Main objective, we are actually about a fifth of the way there, so that's not too bad. We have some other things in here for objectives, but we'll look at those later. We'll check those out later. For now, though, I think we will call it there. Not a bad one. As always, hope you have enjoyed... Ooh, this person needs some skills. I say, feeding, please. There we go. And I think we will leave it there. Next episode, we will crack on and see what we can do. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.